Hello and welcome to match number 3 in the HBL PSL 7 from the National Stadium here in Karachi. Multan Sultans took on the Lahore Qalandars. There's a little bit of grass, just a tiny bit of grass, which may encourage the bowlers and may just mean that there's a little bit more pace in the surface for the batters to use and maybe making stroke play a little bit more fluent. As far as the toss was concerned, the Multan Sultans won it again. Mohammad Rizwan has done well and he chose to field, as is the way here at the National Stadium in Karachi. Quick look at the teams. Well, Shaheen Shah Afridi was captaining Lahore for the very first time. He hasn't done a great deal of captaincy, so it's going to be a test for him. And Rashid Khan and Haris Rauf looking to make a big impact in today's game. As far as Multan are concerned, well, they're led by the inspirational skipper Mohammad Rizwan, and the side was unchanged from game number 1. So let's have a look now at the best of the action.
No, just sliding down, I think.
Yeah, just curved a fraction, but not enough.
Super shot, moment of aggression. Knows that David Willey's going to pitch it up, and it's good use of feet. Early boundary for Fakar. 6 without loss. Goes again. Again, good use of the feet, excellent use of the feet, this time dragging it leg side, but he takes a gamble on the length, and he gambles well. Go Luto then, 20,000 rupees being donated for every 6 to hospitals. It's incredibly generous and very welcome, and that 6 there brings up 500,000 rupees, so that is really terrific news. Shot only early on in the innings, but any left-hander will tell you that just tells you your balance is in good order. And just conveniently smashed through the offside. Complete dominance then for Fakhar Zaman. He really is in good touch. 23 without loss. But welcome with a boundary. Couple of bounces, just a loosener outside off stump. No fielder at deep mid-wicket. Excellent, really good. Knew where the field was. He just dragged it off the stumps almost and just picked out deep mid-wicket.
Shot in the gap. Can't afford to be wide with third up in the circle.
Well, yeah, it's been electrifying, hasn't it? Some fine shots played by both batsmen. Very, very positive.
It's in the gap. 1 bounce and over the ropes. 4 to finish the power play. 67 without loss. $50 up for Fakar Zaman. It's off just 22 balls. He's been fantastic. It's a great start for the Qalandars. It's 73 without loss. Taken. Yeah, good catch. Had to make his way in. And it's Tahir again. Keeps doing it for his skippers wherever he plays. Take wickets, break partnerships.
Khushdil Shah, the fielder there, came down the track but didn't quite get a hold of it. Khushdil Shah's taken a very good catch. Jubilee's safe hands had to come in. Imran Khan, celebration styles changed a little bit. He didn't run off this time. Imran Tahir, apologies. 24 for Abdullah Shafiq. Lahore now 89 for 1.
On he goes. Fakar Zaman helps that onto the leg side, and across it goes the boundary. 100 comes up. Whilst he's there, well, they can double up for sure.
And that's gone for 6. Solid blow, not that high off the ground. Really good work. Good stuff from Ghulam.
Yeah, terrific shot. And good support for Fakhar Zaman as well. You can't at the other end just say it's all over to you. You're the man in charge. Continue. You've got to support him, and he does it really well. Excellent use of the feet. Not easy to get down to Imran Tahir.
Tries to catch it, and that is a blinder. What a fine catch. That's what they needed. They needed a spark. They needed something special. Imran Khan Sr. has done it.
Fakhar Zaman, and he'll be very disappointed. He just needed a centimetre or two either side. Yeah, brilliant catch. Take a bow.
That's short. Has it been hit far enough? Yes, it has. That's gone for 6. So that's not the normal Imran Tahir we're used to seeing. He got a bit of tap today, 132 for 2.
Last 5 overs of the innings. The first ball of the 16th goes for 4, just drifting down the leg side, helped on its way.
Catch it!
Good catch. Good return catch. Took it very, very comfortably. Slight hint of a leading edge maybe, but punched it straight back at him, just very casually, calmly, safely took the catch, and that'll slow things down yet again.
Yep, Khushal gets the wicket here. Tossed it up, enticed the batsman to come down. Hafiz just closing the face of the bat a little bit more than he would have liked. It's a really sharp catch for Khushal. He's taken already one good one in the outfield and another one to pick up the dangerous Hafiz. He walks back for 16. Lahore now 147 for 3.
That's gone high and long and just clears. Nicely taken, but not legally. All very well having a fielder in the dugout, but that doesn't count. It's a fine, fine shot, just using the length, using the pace. The elevation was perfect. Good strike.
It was in the slot and he was prepared for it. He got the front leg out of the way, did Kamran Ghulam, and did really well.
Slapped away over the top of extra cover. That's a couple of bounces and across the rope for 4. Ghulam still going strong, 43 now from 29. That's helped on its way to deep square leg, but it finds deep square leg. The most comfortable of catches for David Willey. Well, it's been a tough day for him, but he picks up a wicket.
The opportunity was there. It was just that pickup shot which he didn't time. It was there for the taking, and in the end, it's just a catch for Dhani. But we're disappointed. He would have liked that over the fence. But a good little innings from Kamran Ghulam. 43 of 31 is 169 for 4.
Oh dear, that's the low full toss and down the leg side, which is the sort of thing that just gets David Wiese going. First scoring shot for him goes all the way for 6.
He set himself right back in the crease like that modern cricketer. And he's got a wonderful bat swing. The Saka power hit goes all the way.
Now this has gone high and it's going to clear long on by a distance. Clears the boundary, clears the fence. Way over it goes for 6 more, so successive 6s, just what Qalandars needed. 1 over left, 188 for 4. Final over. Power bowled. Dhani, Shahnawaz Dhani, spot on there, Yorker length, dead straight. Usual rules, if the batsman misses, you hit, and you pick up the wicket. It's Ben Dunk.
The smiles are back, the celebrations are back for Dhani. He got himself into a real tangle. Was looking for paddle sweep, but in the end ended up yorking himself. A real mix-up there for him, but Dhani, isn't he delighted to be back amongst the wickets? It's a big one. Ben Dunk only getting 9. Lahore now 188 for 5.
Rashid Khan starts with a flashing boundary. Well, Dahani was spot on the ball before. Where has that gone? That is almost unbelievable. Dahani did so little wrong with this one. This is an incredible shot. This time finding the fielder, David Visa. And that is that for the first innings of this match. We have the highest score ever by Lahore Qalandars against this opposition. It's the highest score we've seen in the early days of this HBL PSL 7.
Well, terrific effort then from the Qalandars, led by Fakhar Zaman. He played so well at the top of the order, 76 from 35. Good support from Shafiq, 24 from 22. In fact, runs all the way down really. Ghulam with 43, and a really nice finish as well. David Visa and Rashid Khan just giving nice touches to the end of the innings. 206 for 5 then. A really competitive innings from Lahore Qalandars. Tough day then for the bowlers from the Multan Sultans. 1 wicket for David Willey and a wicket as well for Dahani and Tahir. Tough day all round for the Sultans bowlers. 207 then, the target to chase down.
Serve that up first up and it'll be pretty difficult to deal with. Let's see how he goes today.
There he goes, Afridi, new skipper as well. And some swing first up. Bit of work for Dunk. Oh, that's whipped away. That's 1 bounce for 4. That's a nice shot. Short delivery, easily taken care of. Short ball, helped on its way. That is a really good shot. That is picked up so early. So good at spotting the length. 3 balls left, Baz. Oh, that's a great shot. My goodness gracious me, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Catch it. Cries of catch it, but he's hit that out of the screws. Only person going to catch that if there's someone just outside that fence, I think, could have leant over and grabbed it. 6 more runs.
It's in the gap. It's in the gap. Just chipped away like a little drop kick. And it's gone for 4 more. This is fabulous batting. Shan Masood is put on a show here. Just 28 balls for his half century and shots all round the ground. Yep, deserved.
Well, it's 50 for Mohammad Rizwan, that little nudge onto the offside, 50 from 28. Very good over from Rashid Khan, though, completely different to anything we'd seen before in this innings. 119 without loss. Very subtle and using all the pace very cleverly. It's only a few yards away from the man, quite fine at third man. Oh, that's a great hit. That's the way to start an over with the bat. Shan Masood smashes that over wide mid-wicket, clears the boundary by some distance. HBL Tournament 6, number 36.
And it brings up the 150 as well. So yet again, it's a big boundary this time off the first ball of the over. So the rest of the over, they can relax a little bit, I guess. They need to go at 10s. That's all they need. 6 of the first.
Yes! Bowled him. That's the response that you might expect from Rashid Khan. It's certainly the wickets that Qalandars needed desperately, probably some time ago as well. But this has been a superlative innings from Shan Masood. 83 in the end from 50 deliveries. comes out the back of the hands.
What a shot. What an incredible shot. We've seen some wonderful shots throughout the day so far. Perhaps none better than that. Stand and deliver from the skipper. And the comeback. And perhaps the biggest moment of the day so far. Skipper recalls himself. And a shake of the head from Mohammed Rizwan. He's done a brilliant job, but it's game on now.
Decided when he started up that he'd go slower ball. Didn't pitch it in the right area. Mid-off up in the circle, and it wasn't percentage. Went back to basics, and he's hit the bullseye.
And a wicket, and they're still just about in it. Yes, Multan will feel they're the favourites. Riley Rousseau with a wild slog to leg, and wickets are beginning to tumble.
Yeah, I know this is the business end of this game, and it was length enough, so length that you can get underneath, but it does look wild, doesn't it, from Rousseau?
Heave down the ground, and enough, just enough. For a moment, long off was in the game, but it was struck firmly enough. Edging ever closer now, Multan. well, we're going to have to see that again. For all money, it looked like that had bowled him, but for somehow the stump or the bail has stayed on. Unbelievable. You don't see that very often. Yeah, it's a good clip of that off stump, and somehow the bail finds itself back lodged where it should be. He can't believe it. We can't believe it. And taken. And taken. Dramatic scenes here. The skipper's back at it again. Maxu can do nothing about it. He wanted to find the gap. He didn't. And it's a really good, sharp, low catch.
The over, excellent. But this tops it off beautifully. Going forward, not so easy. And he's gone forward. In the end, taking it quite comfortably. Afridi's catching it himself there. Wonderful.
4 required. And that will do nicely. What a finish. What an unbelievable run chase from the Multan Sultans. Set up beautifully at the start by the skipper. They will enjoy this moment. It's been a really tough one for Shaheen Shah Afridi and his team, who batted so well. Well, what a wonderful run chase. Shah Masood there with 83. Skipper Mohammed Rizwan with 69. They set it up and then it was finished, really. Maxud played nicely in the middle, but Kushtil 18 from just 4. Not easy for the bowlers today. 16 still required off the last over, but thanks to Kushtil, they got there safely enough in the end. So 209 for 5. Not easy for the bowlers. The bowlers of both sides. The skipper there, Shaheen Shah Afridi, 3 for 40. And Harris Ralph, who struggled at the end, they're very expensive in the final over or so. So 1 for 46. And Rashid Khan picking up a wicket, 1 for 28. Shah Masood, rightly so, player of the match. It must have been a tough decision in the end, because there were a number of notable performances, but Shah Masood ending up player of the match. So summary then, 206 for 5, excellent pitch, really good game, and 209 for 5. So Multan Sultans have won not just their first game, they've won their second game, and they start the PSL very, very strongly. Okay, hope you enjoyed all that you've seen, all the action, and thanks very much for watching.